Well, hello and welcome back to NDI Central Live here at the South Hall of the Las Vegas Convention Center. We're right here in the NewTek booth. We're webcasting all day today, tomorrow, and Wednesday from NAB 2018. And we're talking about all of the latest, greatest NDI-enabled products. NDI, of course, is that NewTek technology that allows you to transmit and receive full-quality video and audio over a standard computer network. And my next guest is Mr. Fabio Gattari. He's a director at Etere Party Limited. Welcome.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much to invite me to talk here after so many years. Yes, correct. I am from Etere Ltd, company based in Singapore.
Okay.
Our history is a little bit long. The company was born in Italy 30 years ago. So we work in the broadcast for 30 years, and for 30 years we provide a software solution. Today, providing software solution seems quite normal. 30 years ago was a little bit less normal than today.
Yeah, that was the early days.
Early days, we start 30 years ago. Our first product was a scheduling system, was not connected to video. Then we moved to audio, then we moved also to video.
Okay.
But still with the same idea. Software-only solution, they use standard hardware to provide a solution.
Okay. Now, why did you develop a Multiviewer for the Etere IP solution?
We provide a long range of products for television.
Okay.
Not only Playout, that is probably our flagship, because it's one of the first products that we create, but also media asset management, archiving, all the full range of products. The idea was born when I meet some people from NewTek, and they talk me about how is NDI. So originally we start to use NDI only for testing, because for testing, as any software solution, we use virtual machines.
Okay.
NDI was perfect. You don't need anything strange. You can see full quality video, but running from a machine that have no special hardware. So after that, we decided to start to have a real product. But to do a real product, and I have some slides that display now is the product.
Let's go to the slides, Brett.
We try to understand what could be the best solution. First, on the next slide, you see what is the normal playout system, where you have all your machine, you have a video router, and you have all the video stuff connected. The idea is, if we use NDI, we can take out everything and make the system more easy, more simple. So using the standard gigabit network that already is there, provide a system that is able to do redundant playout, ingest, everything running on a simple machine. But to do this, we need to have the Multiviewer. In our case, the Multiviewer is the bridge between a standard word, SDI or standard IP, and NDI.
Okay.
So our Multiviewer was born to combine all of them together and to give to the customer the capability to use one company less, more from the single company.
I see.
Also, using the Multiviewer, the system can easily be migrated on the virtual machine environment with no additional software and hardware from third party. So that is why we developed the idea of Multiviewer.
I see. So now Etere manages automatic switching and transmission. Is that what it?
Yes. The moving NDI on transmission was not an easy task.
Okay. Because
on production, everything is interactive. You select a source and play.
Yes.
In transmission, doesn't work in that way. All the sources must be correctly identified. If some source reboot must have a no name, you cannot go there and searching. So also we develop a way to match the SCP names and source to have the same approach that you have on the standard video router. So Studio One is always Studio One, always on to the same button. Even if you reboot everything, it will on the same button.
Okay.
So that is why it was not easy for us to migrate everything in the transmission schema, where everything is fixed, everything comes from a known source.
I see.
But we were able to do it, and the Multiviewer is one part of this translation between NDI variable names to fixed names that always happen in broadcast.
I see. So it brings it all together into one place. Now, you have a complete end-to-end workflow.
Yes, we have a complete end-to-end workflow for transmission. This includes all the media management, so moving files, transcoding files, everything ingest. Also the ingest is NDI.
Okay.
Today, all Etere product is NDI enabled. We offer this as a free option to the customer. So the customer can decide to have a traditional SDI or NDI or IP. There is no difference in the license. They can switch between one and the other. So they are free to configure the system as they like. Because a 100% NDI system probably is not easy to achieve on the first step. So they can go in a further step, going the migration of IP.
What kind of customers are using your system? What are your primary customers?
Primary are broadcasters. We are normally target on the high-level broadcaster, IM broadcaster. We have a system that is used by many big companies all over the world.
Okay.
We are a worldwide company. Our system is from New Zealand to Brazil.
Very
so
good.
more or less we cover all the world. And normally we are on a bigger customer, because they need a lot of function, a lot of customization, a lot of things we can provide.
So NDI has really helped to advance your system. What advice would you give someone thinking about making the switch from SDI to an IP solution?
Normally, the people decide to switch because NDI solution in terms of hardware is cheaper. So they can have a better with less. Also today that the future of IP is not clear. SMPT 2022 is a little bit unstable as a standard. It's coming 24, stemming this and the other. Also require a special 10 gig switch. This is a very comfortable approach in terms of hardware expenses. It also give a very nice solution. In broadcast, when you go on the transmission, a small delay or compression is not important because also you have another delay over. So this can be a very, very comfortable solution for many. Also, we integrate the product. We also other add-on. They are quite nice for the customer. For example, we produce all the closed captioning software. So inside the NDI stream, we also transport the closed captioning.
Okay.
So with only one cable, with only standard IP cable, you have everything. Also from one single software producer. They make the system easy to manage. You have only one interface.
Very good. So simple to use when you get familiar with it. Does a lot, acquisition and management. How does the Etere IP solution cater to different users?
Okay, we have the solution was developed a long time ago, so we have a lot of options, a lot of type customization. So we are able to tailor up the specs of the system, and we are able to develop the function according to what the customer needs. We were also the first company to provide integrated workflow. Now the workflow is part of our solution, so the customer can design and need to design the workflow as they can. So this is why we are able to be tailored with different solutions with a level of solution.
So very flexible system.
Very flexible. Yeah. Also, we provide a single license for any resolution. So the customer can be SD, HD, 4K, still have only one license in terms of Etere. This is really easy for the migration of the higher resolution. Most of the world is still SD. Even it seems strange, it's still SD.
Large part of it.
I come from the Singapore office. Around me, most of the Asia is still SD.
Wow.
Yes, we have South Korea that is 4K. On the other side, you have Indonesia and Philippines that are still SD.
Wow. So what's the future like? What are some plans for Etere?
Our plans is, as soon as we start on this solution, we continue to develop something based as much as is possible on NDI. We are very happy on the NDI approach. We are also expanding our range of products because other than traditional playout, we also concluded the porting of a newsroom solution. So also we have a newsroom system totally based on SDI. So you can have NDI end-to-end, you don't need any SDI cable. And we also provide not only the video playout, but also the graphics. So we integrate the graphics in NDI system. So we can give to a television a full NDI production system, playout, ingest, newsroom.
Wow. So complete end-to-end solution. Well, Fabio Gattari, thank you so much for joining us from Etere. And how would someone find out more about your products?
We are here in NDI. We have a space in NDI. Everyone can come here.
Okay, in the NDI Pavilion.
We have a working solution with NDI, with the NDI master switcher. They're based on NDI with everything is here to show.
Fantastic. And then as well, why don't you give us your website? Etere.com, is it?
Etere.com, all the solution is there.
Excellent. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
All right. Stick around. We're going to be back after this short break with more information and interviews all about NDI technology. Don't go away.